From the Niger Delta met with you and did request sometime in 2019 that we thought it was necessary for the Advisory Council of the NDDC to be put in place and inaugurated. We also, at that same occasion, made another request that because of what we see as governors from the Niger Delta, that there was the need to carry out a forensic audit of the activities of the Niger Delta Development Commission, so that from the results that we get from that audit, it will be possible to streamline the activities of the NDDC with a view to putting it on course. We are very appreciative that today we've been called upon as governors with two of Mr. President's nominees, two honorable ministers, to be inaugurated today as the advisory committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission. There is no doubt that the advisory committee has quite a lot of role to play. We are supposed to advise the board and also help to monitor the activities of the commission to be sure that they are working in line with the set objectives of the federal government and in the best interest of our people in the Niger Delta. We're also very much aware, sir, that for sustainable development of the Niger Delta, they have a key role to play, but in playing that role, it is very instructive and necessary that they will need to work in collaboration with the states so that we do not continue to have duplication of projects. And to that extent, if we are going to work in such harmony that will enable the sustainable development of our people, it is important that there is a point at which the board of the NDDC and the various governors meet. And this is the avenue you're creating today. And we believe it's going to be very helpful. We do not want to criticize what has happened in the NDDC for quite some time. But the fact is that the cooperation between the states and the NDDC has not been strengthened over time. And we have seen various cases of duplication of projects and projects that possibly are not properly planned. But I believe that with the inauguration of this body, we will now be able to sit down, meet together, work in collaboration and supportively to bring greater development and developments that are more sustainable to our people.
NDDC social media handles for on-the-go information are here for everyone. Factual, authoritative and important updates on the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and developments across the region. Join our social media platforms like our Facebook page at Official NDDC. Follow us on Twitter at NDDC Online. Follow us on Instagram at NDDC Online. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Niger Delta Development Commission or follow us on LinkedIn at Official NDDC. Connect with us today and stay confidently informed. NDDC, determined to make a difference.
I am pleased to inaugurate this advisory committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission. You will all recall that in 2016, we launched the new vision for the Niger Delta. Its policy thrust is to bring sustainable peace, security, infrastructure, and human capital development to the Niger Delta region through the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, the Niger Delta Development Commission, and the Presidential Amnesty Program. In the past, these institutions were unable to deliver their mandates due to mismanagement. As a result, the people of the Niger Delta were left with abundant infrastructural projects and substandard social programs which were designed to improve their living conditions. It is to reverse this trend that I approved in February 2020 the Constitution of a 10-man Presidential Monitoring Committee as provided for in Section 21 of the NDDC Establishment Act. The Presidential Monitoring Committee will report to me and will be chaired by the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. Its members are drawn from various MDAs and will focus on monitoring operations and activities of the Commission. In the same vein, the inauguration of the Niger Delta Development Advisory Committee today is in line with the provision of Section 11(1) of the NDDC Establishment Act. This committee is charged with the responsibility of advising the board and monitoring its activities. The advisory committee comprises the 9 governors of the Niger Delta region and my nominees, which are the Honourable Ministers.
Mr. Philip.
NDDC, determined to make a difference.